Hello everybody and welcome to another commentary by Denethia. Um, yeah, well, I just completely lost my train of thought there. Anyway, I am playing as Emily in the top corner of, which one is this? This is Lost Temple. That's the one, that's the name. Yep, playing as the Blue Terran, not playing as Xanaries anymore because I've found an account that I can play almost 100% of the time whenever I feel the need. As Emily. Tangy, I think the name is Tianygy. I think that spells Tangy. Whatever, I'm going to call him Tangy as the red Zerg down in the bottom of, yeah, of the map. Right, let's get this sucker on the way. This is actually running as fastest, even though you can't see that. This is actually replaying on fastest. This is a placement match for 1v1 because this is a brand new account, so I have to go through all the placement matches to see what league I'm going to get put into. And you can see I'm sending out a SCV straight after I finish my supply depot to try and check out where the other player is. I actually went random, which I'm going to do from now on, and the Zerg player actually chose Zerg, so I do know who I'm up against. I'm just trying to find him. And right now I do see the Overlord there, so I know exactly where he will be, and I start sending my SCV back down over there. You can see I'm trying to complete my wall off here using a barracks and sending an SCV over to try and make a supply depot. Going to the production tab, I'm also building a refinery. My barracks has almost come up now. You can see that the Zerg player is creating a spawning pool. I'm about to run into his base and find out all there is to know about this Zerg player here. And you can see, as I run in, I can spot the spawning pool. I can see it's almost come up, so I realise I've got plenty of time here, and luckily I had put down the barracks and put 3 SCVs on there to get just enough minerals so I can put down a reactor. Knowing that he's only just got his spawning pool up, I know I've got enough time, especially with the length between our two bases, to set up this reactor and get some marines out, because they will help fend off my base. You can also see that this little SCV has got all these rally points running around his base, trying to just get as much information as possible. I really should attack a drone or something, but I haven't because I don't have the APMs for it. You can also see that the Zerg went for a very early hatch. I think it was an 18 hatch expansion there. And now probably going to start making some, still making a queen, and then we'll probably make, there we go, some Zerglings. I'm making my 2 marines, also making an orbital command and setting up a second barracks. When I was in his base, I didn't actually see him set up any gas. Sorry about that. He didn't have any gas. Even though that's the case, I realised that 90% of the Zergs that I face will go roaches. So I'm getting the early gas and a second barracks with a tech lab to. There we go. There's the tech lab to fend off any roach attacks that will come. I know they will. My scouting SCV is just sitting over here, possibly going to set up a natural, or an expansion over there instead of using my natural, I don't know. My Marine's coming in now, trying to do some harassment on this natural expansion here, but didn't realise that the Zerglings were there, and I'd actually done a move command over here, so that didn't really help me out. These Zerglings quickly took out my forces. Although my barracks are rally pointed to come to the Selnaga watchtower so I can have a good view of what's happening, I did not see this. As you can see, the little yellow line here showing that this Overlord is actually above high ground, so I have no clue. Actually, do I have a clue? Sorry. I do have a clue that he's there because the Zelnaga watchtower gives me a line of sight, but I didn't actually notice that, so he knows exactly where I am. Zergling's coming in here, taking down all my 2 little marines there, and you can see their dead carcasses on the floor there. These Zerglings are moving across the map now, trying to possibly push into my base, or at least try and break down the wall. I'm moving my guys back up here to the high ground and setting up my wall again. My Reaper jumps down, which is a very bad move against all these Zerglings, so I've put him onto hold position up here so he doesn't jump down, and these Zerglings just have no chance of breaking in here, as the Reapers do extra damage, an extra 5 damage per every attack against light units like these Zerglings, so they will kill them no worries. And You can see here that I am creating Reapers and Marines because I know at this point he can only have Zerglings. Eventually I will transition into Marauders to take care of the Roaches, but Reapers do a lot of damage to Zerglings, so I know I can clean up that force relatively quickly. Still pumping out Marines as well, setting up set up a factory so I can set up a starport because I intend on getting medivacs. You can also see that I'm upgrading weapons level 1 and I have my second gas going. I'm actually moved out, sorry I missed this, moved out and wiped out all those Zergs. I don't even think I took a single casualty there, only because these Reapers are just so powerful against light units. You can see that the Zerg player has actually got a queen at both bases, spewing their lovely funky goo all over the hatchery to create more lava. At this point he's not actually making much. He's researching metabolic boosters for his Zerglings and pumping out 7 roaches. There they go. These roaches are out. I figured this would happen, and I believe, yes, I'm switching already to Marauders because I know this is a very valid threat. Moving out with this force here, taking down this drone that was probably trying to scout my base. You can see these roaches are moving across the map now, probably doing exactly what I would have done and move to the Zelnaga watchtower so he can get sight in case I decide to move out. And he's got that sight. He can see these units here and he's going in for the attack. These roaches will take a lot of damage even though I've got a Marauder here. This is just too many roaches. You can see a bit of micro here from the Zerg player, and I'm running back. I know that this won't work. Running back, firing, and we'll probably run back up onto the high ground. No, I'm being stupid and letting all my guys die to this very strong Zerg force here, even though it's just a couple of roaches. They're just strong as all hell. But you can see my medivac has finally come out now, so this will give me a very huge benefit against the roaches, as I can heal up my units during and after each battle. My third barracks has come up and I'm getting a tech lab. My weapons upgrade 1 has finished, so I'm getting my armor upgrade. I'm trying every match to make sure that I upgrade my armor and weapons very regularly. It doesn't matter what race I play, just to make sure I've got that edge. And you can see here that the Zerg has 0-0, and in fact he's got no evolution chamber to do those upgrades.